Okay, we're here with Alyss Cavalier and Frank Bennett.
Close, Beddor.
Cut.
Beddor. No, it's okay. I like that.
Go, I'm rolling.
It's fun.
You're rolling?
I've been rolling, go.
It's fun.
I'm an idiot. Keep it.
Yes, we love the part about him being an idiot.
We
Okay.
have a book out and a comic book and a t-shirt and everything in the world about a thing called the Looking Glass Wars. And I just wanted to know for the viewer's sake what that's all about.
You want to start?
Do you want to start?
I'll
Move
start.
out of the way, Liz. Let me. Okay, you go. Yes. Let me first tell you where it started. I went to the British Museum about 7 years ago, and there was an exhibit of ancient cards. For instance, Napoleon hired artists to depict his numerous victories in battle, but the very end of the exhibit was the only incomplete deck of cards, and they had these images that reminded me of Wonderland and Lewis Carroll's works, but they were far different. Anyway, I was telling all my friends about this exhibit and go see this incomplete deck. When a buddy of mine got so tired of me talking about this deck, he goes, "Look, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to introduce you to this antiquities dealer," and that's all he does. He sells cards. So I called this guy up. His name was Mr. Buffington, and he said that not only did he know about the cards at the British Museum, he owned the remaining cards from the incomplete deck, and he invited me over, and he told me the story of the Looking Glass Wars saga, one card at a time, and that's how it got started. And then Liz took over from there.
A lot of research followed that initial
Yes.
afternoon with Buffington.
You need to... Look, I'm in the movie business. You need your
I can't hear you at all, bro.
Voice up.
You can?
No, you're
Voice
talking
up.
that way. There's sounds over here.
Okay.
Project. Think about the
Aim
back
towards
of the
me when you
stage,
talk.
The back of the stage.
Well, okay. You said you were in the movie business.
I produced the film There's Something About Mary. Have you guys seen that?
Really? So, how long have you guys been working on it?
This is our 7th year.
Cool. Cool. So you've been working on this.
Speak up.
Right, turn
Can't hear
towards
you.
me when you talk.
There you
Okay.
go.
Hi.
Excellent,
Talk
Grandpa.
to me.
Okay.
Hey?
So, Frank writes the book, but you both write the comic,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So how do you split that up?
How do we split up
Writing.
Well, you go ahead.
Okay, well, with the Hatter M series, there was 4 chapters in Frank's book, Looking Glass Wars, introduced Hatter Madigan as Alyss's royal bodyguard, and having been separated when they left from Wonderland to come to our world as she was fleeing her aunt. They were separated in the Pool of Tears. So there's a 13-year sequence where they're apart, and Hatter has this intense quest that goes all around the world searching for the lost princess who he must return to Wonderland. So Frank had written about it, and it was really, really cool, and we thought, well, that would be a great character. It's so graphic, it's so amazing, it's a great era, 1859 to 1872, sort of steampunk, Victoriana, it's great. So the only way that he has of tracking Alyss is through the glow of imagination, the residue that great imagination leaves. So that's basically his map. So when we set out to start writing the comic together, we just started bouncing ideas back and forth, like where would he go, who would he meet, like would he meet Jules Verne, would this help inspire him? Because all along he's going to be drawn into great conflicts, great imagination. The great people of that era are what draws him because that they have the residue of glow as well. So we just sit and talk, we map things out, we look at globes and we spin them and we say where, and we figure where Hatter would go next. And then we do a lot of research. We have a cartographic chronicler and we have a historian that worked with us to make sure everything is absolutely true. We have a researcher who digs up a lot of like old maps, annotated books.
Like we found Alyss's adopted birth certificate, and we found a letter that she wrote to Macmillan Press that she was outraged about this lie and this book coming out, and she begged the publisher not to release the book, things like that.
So we really, really strive for authenticity. So we're always searching for these different artifacts of the 19th century that support Hatter's extreme travel. So that's a big part of it, is making sure that it's touching all the points that it should.
Cool. That's about all the stuff.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Well, thanks for asking.
See you next time.
Follow the glow.